If you've ever seen captions that look like this and wondered how to make them, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it right inside Premiere Pro. No other apps needed, and I'm going to show you how to make it a preset that you can recall and use on future videos. So in our Premiere timeline, I've got all my footage, all my text layers. This should look pretty familiar because it was the intro to this video, and these were essentially just transcribed captions from what I said, turned into graphics layers. And the way that you do that, I'm going to show you how to do that, plus the effect with this little guy right here. I've left this as a caption. What we're going to do is go up into graphics and titles and select upgrade caption to graphic. So this video is kind of like a 2-for-1. If you've never known how to apply effects to the captions that you generate for videos, that's how you do it. Now this is a actual graphic layer that we can apply effects to, because you can't do that with a normal transcription caption, little subtitle layer. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that our text layer is on its own layer, essentially not connecting to any of the other layers back to back, because since this is a transition effect, it sometimes wants to apply it between clips, and that's not what we're going to do. So it's going to be on its own layer. We're going to go up to the effects panel and we're going to search text animator, and it's going to bring this up right here, text animator, and you're going to bring this onto the front of your clip. And at first, this is going to look like absolute garbage. It's going to look just really bad, but we're going to fix it. So the changes that we're going to make, we're going to click on our text animation effect here. You should see this come up in the effects controls panel. I can actually close that window. We don't really need that. The first thing that we're going to do is set the push position to 70. Then we're going to set the horizontal spacing to 0, the horizontal zoom, and the vertical zoom to 0. Then we're going to come down to our advanced controls, open that panel up, change object type to word instead of letter. And at first, it's not doing anything, right? It's just sliding up as a whole thing. But if we play with the word and the line bias a little bit, it's going to start to take shape here. And so I found that the sweet spot for this text layer in specific is 100 for line bias and 6 for word bias. Honestly, guys, this effect is kind of buggy, and I'm hoping that they make an update to this animation because it doesn't always get it quite right. But now that we've applied this effect, you can see that is working in our timeline just like all of the other captions. One thing that I also want to note is that if you have shadow on your captions on your text layer right here in the properties panel, it just does not work. I don't know who needs to be tag somebody. I don't know who needs to be tagged for that to be fixed. I would love for that to not be that way. But a little hack that you can do if you really need that shadow on your text is select your text layers, right click. You can make them a nest, give it a name, captions, whatever you need. And then we can go and apply a drop shadow to the nest, and then adjust your settings accordingly, and all of the captions will still work like they're supposed to. And here's how to save it as a preset. We're gonna click back on our effect here, go to effects control, and we're gonna hover over the name of the effect, text animator right here, right click, save preset. You can give it a name for your preset. I've actually already got one right here, slide up captions. Super simple, but a huge time saver. I actually dropped this as a preset down below. It's got the parameters that I have felt works most often. You may need to adjust the line and the word bias just a little bit based on how close your letters are tight together. Sometimes it gets a little confused. So you got to treat it kind of on a case-by-case scenario. But let me be clear, you do not have to buy it. I just showed you how to do it and save it as a preset. So if you go and see that it's $1 and don't want to get it, that's totally fine. I gave you everything that you need to do it yourself in Premiere. But if you want to cop it and support the channel by paying $1, I only get like 40 cents of that anyway, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting a lot more Premiere video editing tips, tricks, hacks, presets, all that kind of stuff, along with hopefully some personal stuff of my content creation journey and the tips that I've learned along the way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.